Here with Coach Megan Gebbia, Cecily Carl, and Emily Kinneston after a pretty decisive win over Lafayette to advance to the semifinal round. Coach, we'll start with you. Just some general thoughts on the game.
I thought we came out like a shot today, came out like an experienced group, and I thought that just kind of set Lafayette back a little bit because they're a young team. We were able to execute well on offense, especially the first half, and you know we pushed the ball in transition. We got some good open looks, I think, which helps us feel comfortable and settle into the game. And then our defense, I thought, was just outstanding. Lafayette shot extremely well against us, and I think that was kind of like our mission to go in and make sure that that didn't happen again. And these guys did a terrific job of making sure.
And Cecily, we'll start with you, and then Emily, just some general thoughts on today. Cecily, especially with you hitting the big milestone today.
Yeah, I agree with Coach Meg. I think our defense really is what helped us in this game. Like she said, Lafayette usually shoots well against us. So being able to hold them to 35 points is a really big deal for our team. And it's a really good sign for us going against Army because they're always a tough team to play.
Yeah, I agree with both of them. I mean, Lafayette is always tough. They're physical and they give us a run for our own money. But I think we were able to come out strong in the first quarter, and that kind of gave us the momentum throughout the game, and hopefully we can carry that into the Army game.
We'll open for some questions for the student athletes first.
How'd you guys feel coming into this game and really taking over and getting a big win when it really mattered after those two losses to finish the regular season?
I think just putting those losses behind us. We always talk about how this is a new season, year 0-0 coming into this part of the year, and just not thinking about that. I mean, thinking about the good times that we've had in the past and bringing those good experiences and carrying them over into the postseason is kind of our whole idea here. Yeah.
Emily, does it feel as easy to get ahead of Lafayette as it looks for the fans and the crowd?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
And Cecily, how does it feel when you're sitting on the bench and you hear the announcement boom over that you made your milestone? How do you make sure that it doesn't get to your head for the rest of the game?
I think for getting blocked shots, it's sort of just like something that is a feeling that you have. Like at the end when 24 went up for a layup, I just kind of saw the ball and tried to hit it away. So I wasn't really thinking about it too much. I think probably a scoring milestone would be something that would probably get into my head more than a defensive milestone.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Take your time.
And we'll open the floor for questions for Coach next.
Coach, how do you feel going up against Army again after two really tough games against them in the regular season?
Yeah, Army's really tough. Always, they've got a bunch of seniors, and I always say when you have seniors on your team, you always got a shot because they don't want to leave. They don't want to go home. So we know it's going to be a physical battle. We need to make sure we get our rest. But the rebounding is going to be really important that game. Our defensive intensity like we had today, I think, is going to be really important, and we just need to execute and follow the scout like we did today, which I thought was nice. But yeah, they're a great team. They're well coached, like I said before, and they'll be ready. He'll have them ready, and they have experience, so it's hard to take anybody down that has experience.
Congrats on the Coach of the Year award. Do you have how do you feel about that?
I don't. Honestly, that's to me like a team and a staff award. You know, it says that I hire good assistants. We find good players, and I mean, obviously that wouldn't be the case if we didn't have a great team. So I'm appreciative of the award, obviously, and humbled by it. But I really turn to my staff and thank them and all the hard work and energy and effort they put into it.
Did you ever imagine you'd be going so deep into your bench in a postseason game?
You know, it's not something I really think about before the game. I mean, I'm just focused on X's and O's and trying to win it. I like that I could do that today. I'm really proud of our starters that they could put us and give us a cushion so we could get to that point. But yeah, it's not something I really focus on that much. But you know, when people get their chance, it's time to step up and do something with it. So let's hope we can continue doing that.
Anything else?
Just talk about how big it was to start off on that 18-0 run.
I think that was so important because the last 2 games we played against them, I think the first quarters we were either down or it was tie at the end of the first quarter. And I just felt like with having those seniors and juniors out on the court, they weren't going home tonight. There was just no way. And I think they had it, once they get something in their head and they have a mission in mind, they do a really good job of executing. So that's just a momentum thing that Emily was talking about. Once you have the momentum, it's keeping your foot on the gas and not letting up. And I don't think we really took our foot off the gas. Even though we didn't win every quarter, it never felt like they went on a run. And that was our whole goal, was to not let them go on a 8-0 or 10-0 run.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right,
Congrats.
thanks.